All right, turning to the weather right now, getting ready for a little bit of a warm up. But you know what I'm looking forward to is next week, washing away, hopefully, some of that pollen.
Some of the pollen. Now, the rain chances are looking less and less impressive.
Oh, that's not good. I want the rain.
Yeah, I mean,
just a little bit.
I think we'll get enough, at least in the region, to help the pollen count go down a couple of notches.
Just wash it away.
Yeah, well, we'd love to just scrub it all out of the atmosphere. That's not going to happen. And if it does, then it's not going to last very long this time of year. But again, some relief would be nice. In the short term, though, all we've seen today is some high clouds streaming through the skies over the Bay Area. You can see that on the satellite loop over the past several hours. Those not nearly substantial enough to drop any precipitation on us, and they didn't even do a good job of blocking the sun. They just kind of filtered it out. We're going to be waiting a couple more days for the more substantial cloud cover to head our way. Eventually, that is going to happen, and it's going to yield a chance of rain that's going to be heading in our direction. Let's take a look at the temperature outlook and how that's going to shape up over the weekend and into next week. And you see the big change that is on the way. Even if we get zero rain, we are going to have a shift in the big picture temperature pattern, a big drop from Sunday to Monday to Tuesday, and then the cool air settles in for a few days. But then we go right back up the other side of the temperature roller coaster. By Easter weekend, looks like temperatures are going to be in the upper 70s and low 80s in the Santa Clara Valley around San Jose. But those coolest days do correspond to the best chance of rain that we're going to see, but it's not nearly as much green on our rain chart as we were looking at even 24 hours ago. So the Tuesday chance of showers especially has really backed down. At the moment, it looks like the best chance would be Wednesday into Wednesday night, maybe a couple lingering showers on Thursday. You add it up, and the estimate from the Weather Prediction Center has been cut in half, if not more than that, over just the last 24 hours. They were saying a half an inch to an inch of rain on a widespread basis. Now they're saying a tenth of an inch to a quarter inch of rainfall if we kind of hit the jackpot. More than that in the Santa Cruz Mountains, but even Ben Lomond barely picking up more than a half inch of total rain. This would be enough to have a positive impact on the pollen count, which is going to be medium high tomorrow, the highest category Sunday and Monday, and then assuming we get some showers at least nearby, the pollen count starts to drop back on Tuesday. It's still oak, alder, and juniper as the top three. Plenty of ash, pine, and grass pollen in the atmosphere as well. Right now, plenty of warmth in the atmosphere. We're in the low 70s in San Francisco, upper 70s in Oakland. Inland temperatures, everybody's at 81 degrees. Concord, Livermore, San Jose, and Santa Rosa. A very even distribution of those temperatures at the moment. We're going to drop down to a lot of 40s by early tomorrow morning, but that's not going to last too long. We're going to have some more influence of the marine layer, though, by early tomorrow morning. Here's a look at Futurecast fog simulation, and you see it returning as we head through tonight into the early morning hours on Saturday. So coastal parts of the Bay Area are going to have morning fog, then giving way to some afternoon sunshine, and that will have an impact on how much your temperatures warm up. Not quite as much as those areas farther inland, where temperatures are still going to reach up into the 80s. Let's take a look at the forecast highs. Across the entire Bay Area, we're looking at highs in the low 80s in the Santa Clara Valley, right at 80 degrees in San Jose. These numbers are good, 10 to 15 degrees above normal. Low 80s east of the Oakland Hills as well. 83, a couple of the warm spots around Fairfield and Antioch with 83 degrees as well in Livermore. Mostly 70s around the Bay, upper 60s in San Francisco, and only low to mid 60s closer to the coast. Still warmer than normal for late March, with the North Bay going from the mid to upper 70s to around 80 in Santa Rosa to the mid 80s in Healdsburg by tomorrow afternoon. So we are going to see that warm up sticking around for another couple of days. Sunday, the last day in this warm spell, and then we start dropping back, as I showed you with that 10-day temperature outlook.